Hi all. This is your lunar pull for August the 28th, 2019. Ten of Swords is our first card out here. Now, while the 28th of August is the day that the message needs to come out, it may actually apply to events or happenings in your life that are surrounding this day or following this day, right? It is for the collective, and time being fluid, it will shake out differently for everyone. We have the Hanged Man again, Piscean energy again, which also showed up yesterday. Thank you so much to those of you who support LunarticksTarot and all the different ways that you do. I appreciate the likes, comments, shares, subscribes if you haven't already. Thank you for tipping and donating to the channel. And if you are interested in ordering a personal reading from me, just scroll down to the description box below. My name is Aze, and the email address is lunartickstarot@gmail.com, but you can also find all the information and links that you need right down there. Also, this is the Deviant Moon Tarot that we are using today. If you're interested in this deck or any of the decks that I use on this channel, just check the description box for that as well. So it looks like today's message is about a significant ending, the end of a cycle, probably a painful ending to what was a negative cycle, or a painful ending to a cycle of your life that saw many painful things in it for you, that had painful things in it for you. Maybe the ending with or regarding an Aquarian, a Libra, or a Gemini energy in your life, with the Ten of Air showing up for us. But I really feel like this King of Air is also saying that this is a significant ending that requires you to make a head over heart decision, and likely to cut certain energies out of your life. Maybe people, maybe habits, places, just certain energies that weren't serving you, that were contributing to what was so negative and or painful about this cycle that is ending. And I think that's why it's a painful ending, right? Because you have to cut someone or something out that you had grown attached to in some way. And this is about sacrifice so that you can move forward. That's what this reading is all about here, with the Hanged Man showing up for us on the bottom of the deck. Achieving a fresh perspective through that sacrifice. Being patient as you wait between the ending of this cycle and the beginning of the next. It does require some time. It does require some patience. And you really can find peace in that space. Although you've had to make a sacrifice that is painful for you, that space offers you, as I said, a fresh perspective and really just a break, a time to breathe. Your advice is to make sure that the direction you're moving is away from chaos. You see this fire burning in the background that this character is floating away from. Be sure that you're moving away from chaos in your mind and in your heart and toward calmer mental and emotional states. So don't end this cycle just to repeat it again. Don't end this cycle just to start another one that is very similar. If it's a relationship, don't end it just to jump into another one with a character that's very similar and a dynamic that's just as painful or too similar to be comfortable, right? That's your job. Make sure that where you're going as you go away from this chaos, as you go away from this painful ending, this negative cycle, whatever it was, that you head somewhere that offers you a calmer mental and emotional state. You deserve it. You need it. If you can do that for yourself, as you do that for yourself moving forward, we see expedited progress in your future. So any projects that have been still or slow moving, any communication that's very important to you that has been still or slow moving is expedited moving forward in the near future, really, position here. If you choose to move toward calmer and emotional and mental states, if you choose, again, not to repeat negative cycles, but instead to do what needs to be done and cut out whatever energies, who or whatever needs cut out of your life in order for things to be calmer and less chaotic. If we can make that sacrifice, there's expedited progress with those things that you feel most passionately about in the near future. At least something that you feel very passionate about. Again, communications, projects, or just your own personal self-development and the spiritual journey that really is, that truly is for each of us. Whatever it is that you're feeling most passionately about, again, whatever has been still, has been slow moving, you can expect a lot of progress and a lot of communication regarding those things. But there will be a time, there will be a space in between what ends and what begins next, right? Do expect to be patient and to feel the full weight and yes, pain of making this sacrifice. It's part of your lesson. It's part of you becoming who you will be. It's necessary as part of your transition. It's and it's necessary to feel the full weight of that pain and that sacrifice to ensure that you take this advice, that you choose paths, directions, places, new energies to fill this space in your life with now, new beginnings that offer less chaos and more emotional and mental peace for yourself, a peaceful mind, a peaceful heart, not all this chaos, not all that fighting, that uproar. So with that, I will say that I do hope that the needed insight was able to reach whoever the messages were for today. And thank you again for all of your contributions. I hope that you all continue to make very wise choices for yourselves as you move forward. And I will post another lunar pool for us as soon as I can.